Hello and a warm welcome to all the viewers of Markets at Money Control. I am Mariam Faruqi and a happy Diwali to you all. We all are in the festive mood and I'm sure we are all set to have a cracking Diwali. But before that, why not take a look at what's happening on the Dalal Street. Today, markets opened lower on profit booking. Sensex fell nearly 100 points. But did it continue to be under pressure? We will find out. But first, a look at the headlines. MS Financial had a bumper listing. The stock opened at Rs 660 against the issue price of Rs 459. Another stock in focus was Reliance Industries. The stock touched fresh record high of Rs 897. Remember, Reliance Industries owns Network 18, which owns Money Control. And there's cheerful news for taxpayers. Income Tax Department has launched online chat service to answer basic tax queries. These were some of the updates. Now let's get chatting with Money Control editor Santosh Nair and find out how the markets fared today. Hi Santosh, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mariam.
So, Samvat 2073, what an eventful year. But today, what happened on the Dalal Street?
Well, Samvat 2073 was quite a good year for equity investors. Benchmark indices gaining about 18%, but the real action was in mid and small cap shares. The NSE Nifty rose about 18% during the year. The NSE Mid Cap Index rose by close to about 19%, and small caps were the star performers. The small cap index rising by about close to 25%. Now, the whole demonetization exercise seems to have pushed a lot of household saving towards financial assets, and equity clearly seems to have been one of the big beneficiaries, and that was a key trend for Samvat 2073. Also, a lot of money coming in through the mutual fund route. Between April and September itself, close to 80,000 crores flowed into equity mutual fund. Now, that's more than 3 times the money that had come in last year. In today's action, some bit of a profit taking there, both the Sensex and Nifty closing on a bearish note. The highlight of the day was the big gains in some of the index heavyweights, which helped cushion the losses. Otherwise, you had most stocks being under pressure. Market breadth was not all that good. In fact, more stocks fell than rose. That has been the trend for the last few days now, even as the market was hitting new highs.
Well, banking stocks were under pressure, but were there any stocks that could hold their ground? A quick check for our viewers on gainers and losers.
Well, Mariam, Axis Bank was the biggest loser among banking stocks. In fact, there's a huge divergence in the NPA numbers reported by Axis Bank vis-a-vis that which the RBI has. So that has dampened sentiment for the stock now, which it has been under pressure for the last 2 or 3 trading sessions, been steadily falling. But today, the sell-off was particularly severe, the stock falling by about 9%. Among the big gainers, you had Reliance Industry, the stock gaining about 4.6%. Sentiment for the stock has improved ever since its second quarter numbers showed that Jio's operating numbers were better than what most analysts were expecting. So this is one stock that really held up the market, along with stocks like ITC and HDFC Bank. Wipro was a surprise gainer today, the stock gaining about 2%. Now, the company's December quarter forecast was lower than what most analysts were expecting. Still, the stock managed to hold ground today, and brokers say that there could have been some amount of short covering as well. Well, the party in the IPO market continues. MAS Financial is the latest stock to post huge gains on listing day. It opened with a 46% rise over its issue price, and eventually it closed with a 43% gain. So the party there seems to be going very strong, and most and many experts, in fact, are worried if there is a bubble building up in the IPO market. Power Grid shares rose close to about 4%. The company said it had bagged an order in the eastern part of the country. In terms of sector-wise performance, banking and healthcare were the major laggards. Oil and gas index rose about 1.2%, mainly helped by strong performance in Reliance Industries.
Thank you, Santosh. But before we let you go, let's wish our viewers a happy Diwali.
Well, a happy Diwali and a prosperous year ahead, and hope Samvat 2074 turns out to be even better than Samvat 2073.
I hope viewers you have a bright Diwali, but for more cues, views and analysis, log on to moneycontrol.com.